number from here, number 9, Seanson, going toe-to-toe, looking fairly head-to-head at the moment. Marlowe looks like he's got about half a boat length. This could be dangerous. Marlowe gets his hands to it. Very, very well done on the sprint from Toby Marlowe. GB wasting no time in putting holes in that Danish defence. Danish going for a 2 and 2, so 2 in the back, 2 in the front. Long ball over the top, finds Searle. Searle controls it. That's not gone in. That's flicked through the bottom of the goal and up into the goal. Promise that is off for a corner. Although that shot was so fast, you might have to slow that one down on YouTube just to confirm that for yourselves. Long ball over, finds Marlowe. All the way back out to Hammond. Over to Searle. Trying to find Boyle in the zone, but there's absolutely no room to manoeuvre with those white boats closing in. McCann working overtime, trying to work some space for Boyle to manoeuvre. Finds Marlowe, opportunity now, off the side, off for a goal line throw. Denmark now with their first opportunity to launch a counter-attack. Being brought up by Polchinski from Denmark. Torslund over to Willemsen, all the way over to Polchinski again. That's gone wayward. Opportunity now for GB to break. Toby Marlowe has vanished into the distance. He finds himself being covered by Willemsen. Very, very well done from Willemsen. Opportunity, ooh, long shot. I think GB just recognising Willemsen covering Toby Marlowe, not quite in a position to save a long shot. That's unfortunate for GB. The GB zone holding firm against a press from Torsland on this near side. Play on, calls the ref. That will reset the shot clock. They've got an opportunity now. They're working their way in. Just flicked in by number 7, Dale. Beautiful work. That's through a lot of GB paddles. GB will not be happy with that. How will GB riposte? Danish goalkeeper. Looking like it's going to be number 5, Seliman. Illegal holding, surely, yep. Potentially a warning for number 4 from GB, Henry Metcalf. Henry Metcalf will have to trade carefully now. GB cannot afford to go down a man here. They're not going to find themselves caught on the break. Hammond and Deqing just trying to eject the Danes from their zone. Turbulence between Boyle and Janssen. Goes off for a goal line throw. An error from the Danes. They're not going to be caught on the break this time though. Dale is all over it. Searle takes it in. Beautiful split there from GB, so just sneaking in between the two boats. I think just called back from the illegal kayak tackle. Denmark do have to let Searle in to take this from there. Goes off for a corner, but what power from Jake Searle. Deqing trying to open up some space here. I think he's backing out to come and have another pass at Torsland, number 8. Compressing that zone towards the keeper and opening up that space. Searle now with an opportunity, but he's being covered heavily. Needs to keep hands on it. Over to Boyle. Lovely run in from Hammond, but Searle again back out to Hammond. 32 seconds left on the shot clock. That's unfortunate for GB. That's just been fumbled over the back line by Henry Metcalf. Captain Christensen powering into the zone, looking for that pass. Williamson just faking the pass to Christensen and then taking the shot himself. Christensen finds himself under pressure. Lovely ball over. That was nothing short of beautiful. Probably wanting to go for one more there. That's interesting. Okay. That might be being called as a penalty. That would be really bad for GB here. From where I was sat, I thought that shot had ample room, but clearly the referee is being quite a lot closer than me. Don't agree. Just see Clyde Hammond in the back encouraging Evan Kong to discuss with his colleague. All very tense here on pitch 1. So discussing whether this is penalty or not. I think just moving further away from GB players. I'm sure this is a private conversation. We need to come to a decision soon, really. I think, unfortunately for GB, Evan Kong appears to already be holding a green card, so I don't think this is going to go well for GB. That's Captain Boyle just being summoned for a discussion. This conversation can't be protracted. Oh, yeah. There we are, confirmation of the green card for Flynn Hammond, I believe, number 7. 2 minutes in the sin bin and a penalty for Denmark. The Danish fans are absolutely loving it. I think that was some encouragement from number 6 Janssen just to allow Williamson to concentrate. Easy for Williamson. So Flynn Hammond's not in Polo prison for any great length of time. GB back up to 5 now, but Denmark 2 goals ahead of them. GB need to make sure they keep their heads here. They cannot allow this to get to them. It has got to be back on the horse. Back to punching some holes and getting some goals. Boyle goes in, needs to find a friend, finds Marlowe. Marlowe looking dangerous off the bar. goes for a goal line throw. Christensen not particularly thrilled that he had to paddle 2 strokes backwards for that. It's valuable time out of his day. Seligman over to Willemsen, all the way over to Sjansen, back out to Willemsen. You're going to see these Danish players work this shot clock down. They're a very disciplined team, are the Danes. You see this in the senior men's as well. Classically Danish. Seligman looking for the pass inside the zone, manages to find it. This is, I mean, if that had gone in, that would have been nothing short of spectacular, being turned away and across the body from Dale. In goes Boyle, stopped at the border by Sjansen. GB piling in, they need to provide some cover here. Boyle now with an opportunity, over to Marlowe. Ooh, a bar again, kept under control by Searle. Very good work. Hammond takes it in. Once again, needing to provide some cover here. Yep, Hammond just backing out there, you can just see. Goes off for a corner, monster shot. Swatted away. 1 minute, 29 seconds left in this first half of polo. Here on pitch 1. Searle to take, takes it short. Marlowe. Oh, bar again. Magnet in that ball or something. Now will GB choose to press here? This second group stage, all of a sudden, every single win counts. We've managed to get 3 boats back, but Toby Marlowe staying up to menace the Danes. Backwards and forwards, stalking his prey. Seems to have paid off for him. Big call of go, 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 and he has absolutely vanished once again. Positively rapid, lovely ball into Hammond. Hammond now with an opportunity. Once again, swatted away. Seligman. Ball doesn't even get to the goalkeeper. 3 seconds left. Surely there's nothing GB can do with this time. They need a shot now. So, score at half-time, Denmark 2, GB 0. To be fair to GB, they've generated plenty of opportunities. They just need to stick the landing on these. The Danes, I think their passing inside the zone has been fantastic. I'm just seeing a conversation between Clyde Hammond and referee Evan Kong here. Well, we've got the Danes on the screen. Denmark's team, they comprise 3 clubs. 2 clubs are from the west, the rest are all from Copenhagen. They've told us they've been training together weekly to prepare for this tournament. So if you recall, I believe this team came second in Brandenburg and they want to make the semis this year, so that's going to require a top 2 finish in this group. Might mention some of our other sponsors now. BYD Auto, Braca Sport, Alibaba Cloud, Dan Sprint, Iron Master, a strong name, K-Fit, Playtex, Osa Dry Pack, Nello Kayaks, Huao Boats, Peixiong Boats, and of course the Kailas Group. CCA sponsors as well, Sebon Beverage, Jinlabal, Sitnet Sports, Oakley, Mr. Xiong, and the Huahong Pharmaceutical as well. Thank you very much. Over in the GB camp, they want a medal this year. This team comprises 5 clubs, unusually for the UK, or GB I should say. None of this team are actually from FOA Liverpool. It's no shade on Liverpool. I don't want no smoke. I'm 5'4" and made of papier-mâché. This team in front of us, they are from Dragon, which is in Wales, Meridian, which is London, St Albans in Hertfordshire, Northwest Berlin, interestingly, as well. I believe that's number 7 is living in Berlin at the moment, but he is British, I assure you. And Ulster in Northern Ireland. Big up to the UK clubs for fielding such a wonderful team we have in front of us. Toby Marlow ready and raring to go. Big calls of come on from the Danish contingent to my right. Sprinting against Toby Marlow. Looking like it's going to be who is looking ready. Sørensen. Ready to get things underway here on pitch. 1. They are off. Marlow looking once again like he's got the edge just by about half a boat length. Big contact with the body but slides away. Referee calls play on. Marlow doing once again a fantastic job of holding on to that under heavy pressure. Marlow being ejected from the Danish zone. I'd imagine Coach Clyde Hammond has given the guys a good pep talk. They've absolutely come out of the gate swinging. Ooh. Opportunity for the rebound, tries to go for the backhand shot. Opportunity once again, needs to recycle this surely. I think just an appeal to the ref by Boyle. He thought that was a paddle foul, which there's an argument for that. Opportunity once again from Searle, flicked off for a corner. Big cheers from the Danish coach. GB keeping cool, not taking this line down. Long ball over, forced by the corner move. Hammond ambling into the zone, finds Marlow. Marlow looking for a pass inside. That's a paddle foul surely. Yep, given. Danish coach can't believe it, but fairly obvious from this angle. Opportunity now for Boyle to, tries to flick it with a backhand release. Stopped decisively, in goes Hammond. Trying to draw the foul. I mean, you got to hand it to him. Boyle now once again, opportunity to bury this, flicked off for a corner. Clearly there's been a discussion about drawing fouls wherever possible. To be fair, play to the ref. a phrase that many UK paddlers will know. In goes Hammond. Can't seem to get his hands on it. Searle back out to Hammond. All the way over to Marlowe. Marlowe needs to keep this under control, manages it. Lob ball over the top. Oh, Hammond tries to go 2 for 2 on paddle flick goals. Wanting for lightning to strike twice. Illegal holding. Now, where's that occurred? It's a warning, I believe, for number 7 for Denmark. That would be Dale. Boyle now finds himself amidst a storm of paddles. Searle, long ball over the top. Will this be an opportunity? Searle once more needs to find the pass over to Toby Marlowe, really on our near side, but it's no good. It would have been a very, very tricky pass to make. Just pause. I think we've sent so many balls over the back line, we've actually run out. Worth noting, obviously, all the people who are working the ball buckets and the tables, they're all volunteers, giving up their time to ensure that this event for our incredible sport runs smoothly. I think we're just restocking the ball bucket now. Whoop. Good catch. In goes Hammond. All over the top. In Marlowe's hands. Searle finds himself under pressure from Wojciechowski. GB need to make sure they don't find themselves caught on the break here. This is a very, very quick Danish team. Off they go. Don't think anyone is quite quick enough to outpace Toby Marlowe, though. GB now pushing 5 out. They've got a 2-goal deficit to make up. We're going to see some really interesting polo here. Lob ball over the top to Christensen. He is a big dude, Christensen, and Hammond absolutely hammering him. He needs to move this guy out of the way. GB needing to keep their markers. The Danish moving round and swapping and crossing over and trying to get GB to drop them, leaving that player free. There's a player free on the far side. Number 7, Dale. GB, Jake Searle managing to claw one back for the UK. Good bit of teamwork there between Hammond and Boyle. This is what GB need to do, and we're going to see more of this as the day goes on. Ooh. Just wide to the near side on the stream. Soundson, long ball up. Polchinski being hammered by Searle. Tries to go for the backhand. Worth a shot. I can hear Coach Clyde Hammond from here. Boyle once again has another go. Oh, just tipped off the back. Big calls from the GB contingent. They thought those paddles were thrown, which would be illegal. Might have to slow that one down on the YouTube replay to check. Wide release, goes off for a corner. Once again, GB, they need to keep their heads here. They cannot allow this to get to them. 2 goals to make up in a mere 3 minutes and 46 seconds. That's eminently doable, but they just need to keep it cool, and we know this team is capable of this. Flicked off the back. Monster from Marlowe. We're going to run out of balls again at this rate. Hammond takes it in, being closed down by Soundson, number 9. Boyle needs to get his boat to this, not quite managing it, but gets his hands to it and amazingly doesn't concede a holding foul. Two minutes and 58 seconds here on pitch 1. Hammond! Kept under control by the Danish, no rebound for you, GB. GB hammering it down, that goes off for a goal line throw. Boyle closing down on the taker, and we're going to see GB continue to push here. They need this win if they want to make that semi-final. Long ball up. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Fast break, surely. I think looking like we might have had some sort of technical issue. I really can feel for the Danes here. They're on a fast break. That looked like an absolute given. Oh my goodness, what has happened here? This is so unfortunate for the Danes. I do really feel for Ezio Ambrosetti and Evan Kong here. They've been put in an impossible position. Oh, now, curious, okay. I think there's some disagreement between the players. Yeah. Now, where's this going? You see the consternation on the Danish faces. To be fair, they understandably feel like they've been robbed of a goal. Looking like we're just going to take the restart and have to chalk that one up to a loss for the Danes. Long ball up to the top. Off a boat, that's unfortunate. GB now with an opportunity to score, finds Hammond. Hammond now, that's the one, back on the board. To be fair, if I was the Danish right now, I would be absolutely spitting feathers. It's an English idiom for being really quite cross. GB are going to continue to push out. They want this ball back. They need this ball back. That they have closed this gap down all the way to just one goal. Even a draw here could be useful, but they want the win. You can see it. They are pushing, pushing, pushing. Finds the anchor in the form of Dale. Dale needs a runner, but GB are not letting them pass without. Ooh, now that is illegal holding in favour of the Danish. Will GB continue to push? They have to. That's surely going to be. I think they've actually called it back to an earlier foul, it would seem. Long ball up once again, finds Dale, who's being absolutely hammered by Searle. Searle is not letting him have any room to manoeuvre. Searle needs to stay between him and the goal. Ball over the top, opportunity now for Willemsen. Willemsen needs to stick this landing. Taken away by the GB. 51 seconds now. 2 GB boats taking on 2 Danish boats. Surely this is the opportunity that GB have been waiting for. Searle amazingly saved. And a huge cheer from the Danish. Jørgensen clawing that 1-goal lead. Searle, Marlowe needs to find some space here. Searle Absolutely stunning. 5 on the line here, surely, with the keeper. Sorry, 4 on the line with the keeper. Marlowe sprints back to cover the goal. I think the referee's rightfully saying, we haven't actually caught the restart yet, you need to be in your own half. This is a blessing for GB. They get to put keeper Jake Searle back into the goal. 2-2 here on pitch 1. And a battle for the ages. This is Polo. This is fantastic. Long shot coming any second now. Jake Searle holds the Danish to a draw. What a display here on pitch 1. Absolutely nail-biting action. That has been game of the tournament so far for me. Absolutely fantastic. What a display from the British to keep their heads. And the Danish, I mean, I really do feel for them. That fast break they had, that was surely a